Hi, I'm Corrina Gordon-Barnes, here to help you find peace and connection in any relationship that matters to you. And today we're looking at when your partner doesn't seem to like your friend or family member. And this can be at any level. This could be at the very basic level of not really making the effort with them, not really engaging with them, to being rude to them, blanking them, ignoring them, and right up to full-blown arguments, so verbal attack, raised voices, real conflict. And at any of these levels, this can be incredibly painful. Here's someone that you love, and here's someone that you love. And it can feel horrible to feel torn, to feel caught in the middle. And you can feel really defensive, understandably defensive and protective of your loved one. So today we're looking at a new way of looking at this situation that can bring peace, understanding, and connection. So consider the game of rounders or baseball. So imagine that your batter has just come up to bat and either hits the ball or doesn't hit the ball and runs to first base, but gets knocked out at first base. So they're out of the game. They can't move beyond first base. Now think about with your partner, there are certain characteristics that for whatever reason they find it really hard to be around. So perhaps it's selfishness, or perhaps it's being a martyr. And these characteristics are like trigger characteristics for them. So in the rest of their life, they don't choose to surround themselves with people where this characteristic is predominant. And now here with your family member or your friend, for whatever reason, and rightly or wrongly, they perceive this characteristic as predominant and they get stuck there. So it's like that's first base and they just can't move beyond first base. That characteristic is so predominant to them that they can't move beyond and see that person, can't see the rest of what's there in that person. So once you see this, there are two powerful things you can do. So the first is that you can stop taking it personally. So once you see this, it depersonalizes it. So it's not that person that they don't like, it's the characteristic. And so you don't have to have that same kind of defense of that loved one. It's a characteristic that they find it hard to be around. And then you can do something incredibly powerful. You can agree with your partner. Now, you might be feeling like, whoa, there's no way I'm going to agree with them. I'm not going to criticize my loved one. I'm not going to give them ammunition. I'm not going to fuel the fire of their dislike of my loved one. We're not talking about criticizing your loved one. Again, it's not about the person. It's about the characteristic. So this is about you saying to your partner, you know, I can find flakiness a really hard characteristic to be around too. And I sometimes see that in my sister. Or, you know, I can find laziness a really hard characteristic to be around. And I can see that sometimes with my dad. So you just meet them where they are. You meet them at that first base. Like I see why it's hard to move beyond this. And so what happens there is it releases a pressure valve. There's a relief that can happen. It's no longer attack, defense, you're finding common ground. You're coming alongside them and huge amounts of peace and love and connection can come from that place and can just de-escalate the whole situation. So I'm not saying that this is easy. This is one of the key situations that people come to me for one-to-one coaching. So if this situation is really troubling you and really causing a huge amount of distress, do book a free consultation and let's discuss the possibility of working together one-to-one. If you found this video useful and you think others would too, then please share this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and come over to CorrinaGordonBarnes.com and sign up for email updates.